Good day, and welcome to another episode of Drew's Book Reviews. Today we are going to talk about what I read in the month of October. This is my October wrap-up. So stay tuned, that's coming right up here on Drew's Book Reviews. Alright. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Drew's Book Reviews. Let's talk about what I read in the month of October. And you can let me know what you read down below as well, or join me on my Discord. I'll have that link below. But yeah, let's talk about what I read in the month of October. So one of the first books that I read in the month of October was Ship of Magic by Robin Hobbs. So this is the first book in the Live Ship Traders trilogy. I have to say that I am really enjoying Robin Hobbs' writing. So far, these books are just awesome. I love the concept behind this book, behind this series, this idea of a live ship being grown from like this wizard wood, like conscious live trading ships. And there's these exclusive families that have exclusive rights to these ships. They're part of these families. The ships are like a member of the family. And they have that bond with their family. I'm really enjoying that aspect of it. And that magical system is just such a cool thing. I haven't seen that in any other book series anywhere. I love it. I'm going to continue this series so far, and all I want to say about this right now is, damn you, Kyle. I hate you. I really hate you, Kyle. Apologies to anyone named Kyle. Of course, I'm talking about Kyle from the book series here. But yeah, this has been a really enjoyable book so far, and I can't wait to get on to the rest of the books in the series, which of course are on my upcoming TBR. So absolutely, this is a great book, an enjoyable read. So far, everything I've read by Robin Hobb, I'm absolutely loving. So that is one of the books that I read this month. One of the other books that I finished this month in the month of October, this is part of the Sword of Truth. This is part of my reread of the Sword of Truth, which I'm slowly getting through. I'm almost done. And yeah, we'll see how that video turns out. My experience rereading a book series that really got me hooked on epic big fantasy when I first read it the very first time. And that is Phantom by Terry Goodkind. So this is the second to last of the main books of the Sword of Truth series. They do go beyond this. There's a couple other books in this Sword of Truth world and series. They're extensions of this, but the main arc ends with Confessor, which is the one right after this one. I finished up Phantom by Terry Goodkind. So this kind of got a 3 stars on my personal feelings and review, so it's definitely been downgraded. I've mentioned this many times if you've been watching the channel. Definitely been downgraded from my initial feelings on this book series. But yeah, Phantom is the one that is coming up here, or the one that I finished here in the month of October, at least read completely through. So definitely, stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe if you want to get my whole impressions of my second time through this series once I'm completely done all the Sword of Truth reread. Look forward to sharing that video and putting that together with you at some future point. One of the other books that I finished in the month of October. Now, Goodreads says I finished this in September, which isn't true at all. I know I finished this in October. Pretty sure I did anyway. But Goodreads seems to think I finished it in September. I'm just going to stop using Goodreads to track what I'm reading and when. I'll just note it when I finish the book and just leave it at that. I'm going to have to start tracking it myself because Goodreads is just annoying. This is why I use hardcover. Speaking of hardcover, I have that link below. Check that out. I use hardcover. That's my favorite now, not Goodreads. Anyway, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Check out the review I did on this. I do have that post. It was actually the viewer's choice review, but I completed my read of Grimm's Fairy Tales by the Brothers Grimm. This beautiful Canterbury Classics edition. Absolutely love these books. Leatherbound. They're beautiful. I love them. I've got several on my shelf for the Canterbury Classics. Some I haven't gotten to yet. But yeah, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Definitely interesting going back and reading these kind of that old style writing and kind of see what the ideas and philosophies of the Grimm brothers at least were at that time of writing those fairy tales. Definitely this is not your Disney version. And yeah, check out my review of this if you haven't already. I'll have that linked in the cards up above. Try to remember to put in the description below as well. But anyway, Grimm's Fairy Tales. The next book that I finished up here in the month of October was The Sunlit Man, Brandon Sanderson's Secret Project number 4. Again, you want to check out my review of that. I'll have that linked up in the cards and hopefully down in the description below if I remember. But The Sunlit Man, the 4th of Sanderson's secret projects, my favorite by far of his secret projects. Absolutely love this book. Everything about it. This is definitely my favorite. And again, these premium hardcover editions are just awesome. I absolutely love these premium hardcover editions from The Secret Project. I'm so glad I backed this. Just absolutely beautiful. And the artwork within these books is just awesome. All of them have just some pretty awesome artwork. Let's see if I could find some here to kind of show you what I mean. You can check that out. That is just awesome. Look at that artwork in there. Just wow. Love it. And the quality of these books are just so good. The world of Canticle, bathed in harsh light from its sun, just destroying the world and making it anew each day. I can't imagine living there. Some of the other artwork there. But yeah, this is just a fantastic book. I absolutely love it. This, you know, even if it wasn't my favorite story that I've read, even if hypothetically this was not one of my favorite stories I've read this year, in terms of physical books, these are some of my favorite physical books on the shelf. 100%, hands down. Absolutely love that one. So that kind of brings us to what am I currently reading as of the day of filming. Now, I don't think I'm actually going to finish these before the end of October. It's possible, but I'm not entirely sure. If I don't, I'll include it in my November finish reads, of course. But if you don't see that in the November wrap-up, then you know I actually finished it in October. Anyway, moving on. I am currently reading Confessor. This is the final book in the main arc of the Sword of Truth series. So I'm currently reading Confessor by Terry Goodkind. About third-ish of the way through it right now. And I'll continue rereading that over Audible as I read along with this. I am enjoying the narrator at the very least, if not some of the repetitive nature, some of the things being said in the storybook. Now, I don't mean repetitive in this book. It's just been some repetitive things throughout the entire series. I'll talk more in detail about that when I actually review this series as a whole in a video. But yeah, I'm currently reading Confessor by Terry Goodkind, the final book in the main story arc of the Sword of Truth. I've been on this reread for quite a while, so getting to the end of it finally. And then the next book that I'm reading, or currently reading as of the day of filming this video, is Demon in White by Christopher Rocchio. So this is the third book in the Sun Eaters. I understand there's like 6 books in the series as a whole. So this is the third one in the Sun Eater series, Christopher Rocchio. And I am loving this series as a whole. Fantastic. I finally figured out who the Mercani are. Now, if you've read the series, you know, but this book, it kind of reveals more about that. And we're like, aha, that's who they are. And of course, maybe I should have put that together sooner. I don't know, but I'm still loving this series. This is probably one of my favorite book series that I've read so far this year. Loving it. Probably easily, Sun Eater is making my top sci-fi book series of all time list. Easily, if I were to put a list together. Maybe I will sometime. That's actually a good idea. I should do a video on my top favorite sci-fi books of all time. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. Maybe at a later day. I'm absolutely loving Christopher Rocchio's Demon in White, third book in the Sun Eater series. Really looking forward to finishing this up. So those are the books that I got through in the month of October. So I'd love to hear from you. What did you get through in October? How did your reading go? Did you accomplish your goals? You know, any great reads in October that you just want to tell me about? Jump on my Discord. I'd love to have you there. That'll be linked below. Or, you know, just comment in the comments down below. That's totally fine too. Anyway, that's what I read in the month of October. Thank you so much for watching. And, you know, as always, like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, keep on reading. Bye.